GD Vaharja and welcome back. So our next video that I'll do with you is Ghra idir lubini. Ghra idir lubini lanuna ligonal. Right, now let's look at the pronunciation element of this. Again, it should be a handy 35 out of 35. You just have to pronounce the words how I'm telling you and you bring this sheet into your examiner. So Ghra idir lubini, we're going to get that kind of a r sound in the back of the throat. Not the nicest of sounds, but Ghra idir lubini. Lanula ni. Now, we have her name here and we have her name here. Two things. Because we have a broad vowel, the letter A, O, or U, we're going to give this D-H-A-G sound. Nula, ni, go, go. And this is going to be kind of a W sound for us. Gonal, gonal, gonal. Nula, ni, gonal. So, nil mo rasa, mar, and this, we're going to give it a V sound. Mar vla na narni. So we're going to run that N straight in. Marvla na narni. A, Vien, because it's a slender letter. That BH is slender now. So a, Vien. I, this is an Uru. And an Uru means we eclipse the sound. So we're going to run that N straight into the letter A. And we're going to totally omit. We're going to eclipse that letter G. Nargene. Nargene. Now, why is that nargene getting a J sound for you? The reason why we're getting that J sound here is because the vowels around that letter D are slender, which no, we need to give it a J sound. And that's why in Irish you say jas. That's why you give that letter J there, is because of the letter E making it J sound. So that's why we say gargene or nargene. No, chran and here we're listening out for that the T has to be shavud. It has to be silenced. Kran be. Mata ein ril. So again, that's that GH here. Mata ein ril. Now don't be stressing too much over these. These are kind of quite soft, subtle differences. But even if you make the slightest little bit of an effort to put in a little bit of maybe phlegm in the back of your throat, if I want to put it that way, even if you put that in that little r sound, it's hugely effective. Because we don't want it like an English pronunciation. So, mata ein ril ege. If you get that little bit of a in the back of your throat, brilliant. Even if it's just minor. So, mata ein ril ege le no ni is as a chluasa. Is as a chluasa. So again, we're getting that ch sound. A. And we're not going to pronounce the FH. And we are not going to pronounce the F. When it comes to the end of this, we've two ways of pronouncing this verb, and I'm going to do the two ways with you. So let's go for the first way. Is as a chluasa a os I. Os I. Is as a chluasa a os I shiad. Is as a chluasa a os I shiad. Perfect. We can go for another pronunciation if you want, and I'm going to put a G at the end of it. Is as a chluasa a os ig shiad. Is as a chluasa a osig shiad. So you can pronounce it as os-i or os-ig. The main thing is, in Irish, we won't let you pronounce the FH because they're always silent, and we won't let you pronounce that F. Next one, nur a veg. So nur a veg she ocht. And see this here? This is called an Uru. So the Uru is going to totally eclipse the letter T and run it straight into the letter R. Ocht, drie, ocht, drie, ocht, drie, shias. Nur effect she ocht, drie, shias. Ni hain, just throw a line underneath that H. I want us to put in that H for the examiner. Ni hain glasje hjolver. Ni hain glasje hjolver. Ied a. And we have the SH here. So the H completely silences out the S, right? Ied a hulia. Hulia. Ied a hulia. Todd. Actually, I'm just going to show you something, right? This poem, Nuala na Gcónail is she's actually from England, but her parents are moved over to Lancashire in England when she was very young. So her native language is actually Irish. So she spoke Irish at home with her brothers, sisters, mum and dad in England. But when she obviously went out, she obviously spoke English in schools and shops and stuff like that. So she has a very southern, Cork, very Kerry dialect. So see that word Todd? Todd is just tá siad. That's all it is. So tá siad, they are, talking about his eyes, they are too close to each other. So what they do down in Kerry is they mash the word Todd. So that's all it is, but make sure you get that letter D towards it. Todd rochungrach da chéile, too close to each other. And what we're listening out for here is Iran Gade. So again, it's called an uru, and an uru completely eclipses the next letter. So Iran Gade dul shias. Now the letters S, you know in Irish, you have two letter S's depending on the type of vowel that's around it, but we have two slender S's here. So listen to this. Is mos shlim. Is mos shlim. A shiada. So we're getting two kind of harsh S's in there. Ta ribi a ruige. And put an E in the line underneath that letter E. Ta ribi a ruige. Mar van Gov Shakespeare. Mar van Gov Shakespeare. In a wire Jelgany. In a wire Jelgany. And the last part. Is comma san. Is comma san. Tugan she dum. Ula. Is nur a vian. Right, so we're going to go for a V sound there. Nur a vian she e. And again, this is called an eclipsis, an uru. So it's going to completely eclipse the letter D. Nya. Nur a vian she e. Nya. And we're going to go for humor. Inya humor. Similar to English. And then queera thenuna. Queera thenuna. So that AOS gets kind of a queera thenuna sound. So two things, H and the uru. H is a shevu, and a shevu softens what comes before it. And an uru is an eclipsis, and it completely eclipses the letter after it. So Irish is so balanced in its pronunciation that even our grammar rules are really, really structured, and there's always a logic in everything. Now again, do not, please, 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 do not overthink this. Do not try and get something so finessed and so perfect and so... that's not what we're looking for here. We're looking for the basic grammar rules in Irish. Don't pronounce your FHs. Don't pronounce the TH. Don't pronounce the SH. We're looking at surface level stuff. We're not looking at you trying to mimic like you're 107 years of age and you're from the Aran Islands and you're 7 generations of people came before you on the Aran Islands. We're not looking for that at all. We just want you to know, do you know the basic rules of pronunciation of Irish? You do? Perfect. Here's 35 marks. So do not overthink this. Right, let's keep going and get you done with another video. A Ghra, Ghra Slán Anish.